Good, happy Tuesday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your news, weather, and traffic update right here on the Riley King Radio Network. Let's get started. First up, Portsmouth mulls single-use plastic bag ban in stores. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9, Gene Mackin.
What's up? I'm John.
Pontrella. Awesome, man. We're partners.
Pretty cool. Yeah? Being all suited up for battle.
Or looking like UPS drivers? Super cool. Go Brown, right? We gotta find the 5 dirty cops. We need to focus.
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm just like kind of powerless when it comes to yoga pants.
Let's get you out of this parking lot. You have a visible erection.
You got a legitimate leader. Oh, we have a suspect's head. That's a victory.
Nasty.
I was trying
Just damn nasty. Chips. Rated R. March 24th.
They are for.
People will change their behavior and will bring bags to the grocery store.
And they are against.
I didn't vote to have you make my social decisions.
Before the proposal to ban plastic bags is officially on the table in Portsmouth, 2 councilors plan to propose the ordinance at the next meeting.
I realize that many people love these single-use plastic bags. They're extremely convenient and helpful in multiple ways. I understand all of that. But in a small way, this is an effort to do something that I believe is good for the environment.
The proposal would stop stores from handing out single-use plastic bags. Instead, customers could purchase a recycled paper bag for 10 cents to encourage them to bring their own reusable bags. People are already weighing in on what could be a big change in the city.
People don't like being told, as I'm sure you know, what to do. I think we have a great recycling program here at the city.
They harm our wildlife, they enter into our food chain, and ultimately they pollute the waters that replenish our planet.
And the ordinance makes it clear the city would not keep the 10 cents for paper bags as a fee or a tax. That stays with retailers. In 2 weeks, the City Council plans to read the ordinance. A public hearing would have to be held before a vote, and if it passes, it would not take effect for a full year. In Portsmouth, Gene Mackin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. If you live in the Portsmouth area, we want to hear from you. Let us know what you think. Weigh in on this and comment under the video. Mother left child on side of the road in bitter cold, police say. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
Ships are coming to Boston. Be there this June when more than 50 historic vessels from over 20 countries converge upon Boston Harbor. Come experience the Parade of Sail and enjoy 4 days of public activities, all free. Learn more at sailboston.com.
28-year-old Marina Johnson in court to face felony charges, accused of abandoning her 11-year-old son on this Mattapoisett road Friday night as temperatures were quickly falling. The boy ended up knocking on the door of this home.
Was crying and shaking when they first spoke to him. He was wearing a jacket but didn't have any gloves or hat.
Police tracked Johnson to this New Bedford shelter, the House of Hope. They started questioning her.
She said, well, I was at McDonald's and my 11-year-old ran off. And they thought that was kind of odd.
Johnson then asked to put her other child, a 7-year-old, to bed, but instead she took that child and ran off, hiding in knee-deep water in a nearby marsh. That's when she was taken into custody. She was in the shelter because of a fire a few weeks ago at her apartment, and her lawyer says she did not abandon her son.
Somehow, this 11-year-old managed to make his way to Mattapoisett. He was not dropped off or abandoned by Miss Johnson.
Sad story, though. Tonight, Johnson's facing charges of reckless endangerment of both children, and she's also facing 1 count of child abandonment.
Okay, and there you go on that report. House GOP releases bill to unreveal Obama healthcare law. The nation's passionate debate about the role of government in providing health care for citizens and paying the cost is unlikely to be settled by the legislation newly revealed by House Republicans. Trump University lawsuit may not be closed after all, as ex-student threatens to undo settlement. President Donald Trump's post-election agreement to pay $25 million appeared to settle the fraud claims arising from his defunct for-profit education venture, Trump University. But a former student is now asking to opt out of the settlement, a move that, if permitted, could put the deal in jeopardy. House Republicans unveil Obamacare replacement plan. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
Get 30% off every guest in the Caribbean and start wandering now. Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
Breaking developments from Capitol Hill tonight. Members of the House releasing the outlines of their long-awaited plan to repeal and replace Obamacare. The first details just now emerging tonight. But is there division among some Republicans already? ABC's Mary Bruce live on Capitol Hill tonight. Mary, what have you learned?
David, Republicans ran on a promise to get rid of Obamacare, and tonight we're learning how they plan to do it. Here it is, the House Republican bill just released, and the president has already hinted he will support it. Here's what it does. The bill would immediately eliminate the individual mandate, repeal the Obamacare penalties and subsidies over 3 years. Instead, it creates tax credits to help Americans buy insurance and limits federal funding for Medicaid. Now, here's what it doesn't change. Coverage cannot be denied based on those pre-existing conditions. But, David, big questions remain. Democrats aside, Republicans in the House and Senate have already voiced serious concerns about many of these proposals. The question is whether this will be enough to get them on board. And how would this affect the 20 million Americans currently covered by Obamacare? The answer to that question won't come until the Budget Office releases its findings on this new legislation.
There you go on that report. Now let's take a look at your weather. Your weather for today, clouds and a few showers possible, highs in the mid to upper 40s. For tonight, scattered rain showers, lows in the 30s. And we have 2 closings and delays. Mills Falls Charter School is closed again today. An Offbeat Owl Paint Studio has 1 hour delay, no morning classes. And let's take a quick look at your traffic. And a live look at your traffic right now. We're seeing a lot of green roadways, and we have a few yellow spots and a few tiny little red areas. Otherwise, your traffic is moving pretty good on your Tuesday morning. No major problems on the roadways. And that does it for your news, weather, and traffic update right here on the Riley King Radio Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday, and see you back here later on today. Goodbye, everyone.